have a very urgent and heartfelt message, something profoundly important that you need to hear right now. Your person is moving through one of the most challenging and transformative periods of their life. They are facing internal battles that have left them weary, raw, and vulnerable. Lately, they have been exceptionally hard on themselves, scrutinizing every choice, every emotion, and every flaw they perceive within. Beneath their silence and moments of distance lies a storm, a struggle to balance the intense emotions that surge within them and the uncertainty of what lies ahead. Because of this emotional turbulence, they may not have been able to offer you the attention, care, or affection that you genuinely deserve. But please understand, this lack of responsiveness was not born from disinterest or lack of love. It wasn't because they stopped caring or stopped wanting you. Instead, it was the result of a deep and pressing need for solitude. They needed to retreat inward, to sit with their pain, to make sense of their emotions, and to find the strength to heal. Their quietness was a cocoon, not a cage, a necessary period of withdrawal meant to help them process their feelings and confront the inner turmoil that had long gone unacknowledged. At the root of their struggle was a denial of their truest emotions, a pattern of self-protection that only served to wound them further. This denial created an emotional war within their heart, leaving them mentally exhausted and spiritually drained. They have spent nights wrestling with their own thoughts, feeling the weight of emotions they tried to suppress, only to find themselves consumed by the very feelings they sought to escape. In their solitude, they often found comfort in a world of imagination and dreams, a place where they could freely explore the depth of their connection with you without the pressures and expectations of reality. In that inner world, your presence was a balm, your memory a gentle light in the darkness. Yet this escape, though comforting, also deepened the energetic and emotional bond they share with you. They felt you there, in their dreams, in their thoughts, in the quiet spaces between heartbeats. And though this spiritual connection soothed them, it also drained them, because it reminded them of the distance between what they longed for and what was real. During these quiet, introspective moments, they came to a powerful realization. For the first time, they fully understood how essential you are to their life. This awareness went beyond longing or desire, it was a soul-level recognition, and knowing that you are part of their very essence. They realized that you were never meant to be a fleeting presence or temporary comfort, but a part of their greater journey. Your love brought them healing they didn't know they needed, and a sense of peace that reached both their heart and soul. That realization was both beautiful and terrifying. It forced them to confront the depth of their emotions, the truth that their connection with you is unlike anything they have ever experienced. When they are near you, they feel lighter, as if your energy restores them. The calm that you bring settles their restless thoughts, and the love you share fills the hollow places within their spirit. You are, quite simply, their healing, an anchor in a sea of uncertainty. The chemistry and connection between you defy explanation. It is something ancient, magnetic, and soul-deep. They have come to see this relationship not as a simple romantic bond, but as a profound soul connection that transcends time and space. They feel, on a level beyond logic, that this is not your first meeting. That somehow, across lifetimes, your souls have found each other again and again. This belief gives their love a sense of destiny and purpose, that every path, every heartbreak, and every challenge has been leading them back to you. Your presence feels like home, familiar in a way that defies reason. Now, they find themselves at a crossroads. They can no longer deny their emotions or run from the truth of what they feel. They know they must face their fears, confront their inner struggles, and heal the wounds that hold them back. Only through this journey of self-discovery can they become the partner you truly deserve. Their need for solitude was never a rejection of you, it was an essential part of their healing process, a necessary pause before they could move forward with clarity and strength. They now understand with painful clarity how much you mean to them. They are determined to make things right, to show up for you in ways they weren't able to before. They have realized that honesty, with themselves and with you, is the foundation of the love they wish to build. They no longer want to hide behind excuses or half-truths. They want to meet you with openness, vulnerability, and a genuine heart. In their time apart, they became so accustomed to your love that even in their dreams, they felt your presence. Your warmth became a constant source of comfort, a guiding light that made life feel less lonely. Without it, they now feel incomplete, as though something vital has been taken away. They look back on the relationship with both gratitude and regret. Gratitude for the love that awakened them, and regret for the ways they may have caused you pain or disappointment. They know they've made mistakes. Their actions, or at times, their inaction, hurt you. They recognize the moments when they let fear, pride, or uncertainty silence them when words of love or apology should have been spoken. They carry a deep sense of shame for not always being the person you needed them to be. They know you may see them as immature, unsure, or incapable of making clear decisions, and they accept that in many ways, you are right. They've been overwhelmed by the weight of expectations, not only from others but from themselves. However, they ask that you see the bigger picture. Their life is layered with responsibilities and obligations that often pull them in conflicting directions. Many people depend on them, and at times, the burden feels unbearable. They are not trying to excuse their behavior, but to offer perspective. The truth is, they have been stretched thin, trying to keep everyone and everything balanced, often at the expense of their own emotional well-being. There were times when it may have seemed like they prioritized other things or people above you. In some cases, that's true, but not because you mattered less. Rather, it came from a sense of duty and responsibility they could not easily abandon. They didn't want to walk away impulsively from the obligations that bound them, knowing that doing so could cause harm or chaos in the lives of others. They wanted to handle things properly, to clear the path so that when they finally come to you, they can do so without the weight of guilt or unfinished business. They want a future with you that is stable, peaceful, and free from the shadows of the past. They want to come to you whole, ready to give you their best self. Every day without you feels like an ache that doesn't fade. They miss your voice, your presence, your laughter, the comfort of knowing you are there. Yet, they endure the pain of this separation because they believe it is temporary. They believe that taking this time to heal and rebuild will create a stronger, more lasting foundation for the love you share. Still, the thought of losing you permanently terrifies them. It is a fear that lingers in the quiet moments and haunts their dreams. They cannot imagine their life without you in it. You have become woven into the very fabric of who they are. Their love for you isn't fleeting, it's deeply rooted, steady, and guiding every choice they make. At times, doubt creeps in. They worry that you'll lose faith, that you'll grow tired of waiting and move on. These thoughts are excruciating, but they try to push them aside, reminding themselves that love built on patience and truth can endure even the longest separation. They want you to know that every step they take, every decision they make, is with you in mind. Their ultimate goal is simple yet profound, to share their life with you, free from the burdens that currently weigh them down. They aren't asking for forgiveness or blind acceptance. What they long for is understanding, your compassion and patience as they navigate this complicated path. Your love has been a guiding light through the darkness, an inspiration that drives them to grow, heal, and evolve into the person you believed they could be. They are working tirelessly toward a future where you both can be happy and fulfilled, free from the limitations of fear or uncertainty. In quiet moments of reflection, They often find themselves standing before the mirror, looking into their own eyes and seeing both the pain of the past and the promise of the future. That reflection has become a symbol of their determination, a silent vow to become stronger, wiser, and more open-hearted. Every glance is a reminder of their resolve, of the love that fuels their efforts. They are learning to face their truth with courage, to confront their fears rather than run from them. They are waiting for the right time, the right moment to speak their heart fully, to share the truths that have been simmering beneath the surface. They understand that timing matters, that some confessions are best received when both hearts are ready. Their devotion to you remains steadfast through it all. It is woven from every shared moment, every smile, every tear, every challenge you've both endured. Each day apart is still a promise, a quiet whisper that they will stand by you through whatever comes. Yet despite their determination, a shadow of regret lingers. They are haunted by the words left unsaid, the opportunities for kindness or honesty they missed. Their heart aches with remorse, yearning to heal the wounds they've caused. Love burns within them like a wildfire, intense and consuming, lighting every corner of their being. Every heartbeat feels like a love song written for you, echoing with passion, longing, and hope. They crave your presence, the warmth of your embrace, the comfort of your voice, the simple joy of being near you. Now, they realize that the time for honesty has arrived. They are ready to lay their soul bare, to let their truth flow like water over stone, pure, unguarded, and real. They understand that true intimacy cannot exist without vulnerability. To love fully is to risk being seen completely, to reveal the fears, insecurities, and imperfections that lie beneath the surface. And they are ready to do just that. They are prepared to stand before you, imperfect yet genuine, stripped of every mask and pretense. With each passing day, their resolve to make things right grows stronger. They know the path ahead may be filled with challenges, but they are no longer afraid to face them. Their heart has chosen its direction, and it leads to you. They are ready to fight for this relationship, to withstand any storm, to rebuild trust, and to emerge from the struggle stronger and more united than ever. Deep within, they know you are their person, the one destined to walk beside them through all of life's joys and hardships. The connection between you transcends the ordinary. It is sacred, timeless, and unbreakable. With this realization comes an unwavering promise. They are ready to overcome every obstacle, to grow alongside you, and to pour their heart and soul into building the future you both deserve. No matter how long it takes, no matter what must be faced, they are committed to making your shared dream a reality. For in their heart, there is no longer any doubt, you are their home, their peace, and their forever.